Hello, this is No Music Gaming here, and this video is a catch-up video, like so far what's going on, what happened to my videos, and so on and so forth. So there are 4 things that I want to tell you. The first thing that I want to tell you is that I have survived 1,721 days so far. It is winter right now, so I'm trying like about within 10 days the brightness level will increase and it will be spring. Anyway, I survived 1,700 days, so that is a good thing, right? Now the second news that I want to tell you is that I did fail on the first attempt. Like what happened was, like, my home base is supposed to be Jackrabbits Island on the Crossroads house. So what I did was I put all of the reclaimed wood into this one house. And what happens is that, based on the game mechanics, when you try to get out of the house, like the game freezes for about 10 minutes because you put too many reclaimed wood in this one house. And what happens during those 10 minutes is that usually I do other house chores and usually clean my desk and wait until the game loads. And this particular day, I was a little bit tired, so what I decided was I lay down on the bed and fell asleep. And after the game loads out, I froze to death. And that's what basically happened on my first attempt. So this is my second attempt, and my plan B is to move my home base to Quincy Garage. Not only because it is larger, I know it's cold, hang in there. Yeah, think of fire. Think of fire. Yeah. And yeah, larger, and put some other stuff on these 2 houses. Like this house is for water and I forgot what it's called. Yeah, scrap metals and cloths. This is in this house, and this house is for woods and woods only. So this is my plan B, and it's working so far, and I think that is one of the reasons that I can survive 1,700 days. Like there is still the loadout issue. You're gonna see in my future video there is still some loadout issue, but it isn't that bad as before. So yeah, it works fine so far. So that's my second news. My third news is that I didn't record it from the beginning. Yeah, I know, it's a bummer. I recorded from day 300, Milton Town, when I start to gather things from Milton Town. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm trying to make a intro behind it, like intro behind it. So I started this game sandbox from Timberwolf Mountain. And I'm trying to make a story behind that. Jane, I'm calling her Jane. Jane survived this plane crash on Timberwolf Mountain, and somehow she knows the town. And I'm gonna tell you a backstory, like how she can survive a minus 51 degree Celsius with no clothing. There's pretty much only one explanation. Reasonable explanation, of course. So like how Jane will survive. I'm trying to make a intro behind it to make all sense behind this my survival technique and everything, my style of gaming, to be precise. So I'm trying to make a intro out of it. So that's my third news. My fourth news is, even among the game recording after 300 days, some footage is lost. Now what happened was, like, This video is now recording under 4K, and yeah, it's a 4K video. And what happens is, like, each video's load is very heavy, like sometimes 10 gigabytes, 5 gigabytes, 15 gigabytes. Like, it varies based on length, but the long story short, each video is very heavy. And what happened was all of my hard drives were full. Like, even my external hard drives were full. So what I decided was, I had some micro SD cards that is size about 128 gigabytes. I'm not joking, for real, there is 128 gigabyte micro SD cards. And okay, I have an SD card, let's move some videos to here, to this micro SD card. And turns out that was a very bad choice. Now what happens is that, yes, you can move. Yeah, brain freeze, I know. That's exactly what I had when I found out those videos. Like, the videos gets corrupted. Long story short, the videos gets corrupted, and you cannot open the video files. So I'm trying to attempt to recover the videos, but honestly, I don't fancy the chance. But I'm gonna try it, and try to show you the videos. The losses rate is about 5%, so some footage is lost, but just letting you know. So in summary, I survived. First news is I survived 1700 days. Second news is I failed on the first attempt, so this is my second attempt with new strategy. My third news is that I recorded from day 300. Yeah, because like I wasn't sure, and yeah, so instead I wasn't sure. I tried to make what's called. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would survive this long, and by 300 it was too late, so it wasn't a good decision. But anyway, I'm trying to make a intro out of it to make all sense instead during those lost 300 days. And my last news is, like, some of my videos footage is gone because of video corruption while moving into micro SD cards. But I'm gonna try to recover them. So those are the 4 news that I'm gonna tell you. So that is the catch up, and hope you see in the next Long Dark. So, shoodaloo.